It's LA Visualization. Come back to another video. No, I haven't changed the intro. No, I changed it too. Today's video, we're going to talk about what I filmed over the weekend. So, as some of you know, I am currently in an introduction to documentary production class. And last week was my second week. Yeah, last week was my second week. So, I did a video last week showing all the equipment I took. And these are just some of my thoughts of doing my first documentary short film. 5-minute film. Yeah, 5-minute film. Still have a long way to go. I took way too much stuff with me. I should have just took the Nikon Z8 and the excuse me, I should have just took the Nikon Z8 and the 150 and the Z50 and 2 tripods, the mic stand, 2 photo lights, and 2 stands. Basically that's all I should have took with me. Instead, I kind of overpacked. The other thing I messed up on was, even though I took the 24-70 with me and that was on the Nikon Z8, I had the 85mm on the Z50 and I forgot to account for the crop factor. So I didn't use that angle at all because I messed up. The other thing I noticed was that asking questions to the subject is kind of difficult. I didn't think it would be that difficult, even though it's a person I know. It's kind of difficult. The other thing too was asking questions to a small teenager. It's a little difficult too, because anybody who've been around kids know that when you're just basically talking to them, they can be nonstop. But the minute I put a camera in front of him that's about him or her or whomever it is you're shooting, all of a sudden they want to clam up. So I have to figure out a way to not just ask open-ended questions, but ask it in an exciting way so that the subject doesn't feel just do one-word answers. So to give you what I mean by that is, I'd be like, so LA Visualization, what's your favorite movie? And I'd go, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. And I go, what do you like about Ferris Bueller's Day Off? The part on the float. So I have to be more engaging with my questions, to make sure that they're open-ended and that they're, like I just said before, engaging. What else did I learn by shooting my first little documentary? I need to be more cognizant of how I'm shaping the story. I had all these ideas in my head, but then once I got on set, it all went out the window. Because I was like, okay, hold on, I gotta set up the lights, I gotta see where we're gonna set up at. And depending on where you're setting this up at, you might only have a certain area to set up at, which I did. I only had a certain amount of area to set up at. So I was like, okay, I have to do this, so I have to make it work the way I want it to work. And so once that started to happen, all my ideas of how I want the story structure to go was just gone. So I need to work on that. But this is my first one, so it's all good. It's all good. I need a lot more B-roll or archival footage than I thought I would need. I didn't think about that too much, so I was like, oh, geez, I got a lot more work to do. The other thing right now I think it's going really good for me is that I've been using Adobe off and on for about 7-8 years, and being in this class told me that I know nothing about Adobe whatsoever. I know nothing. Our instructor, who was very good, within the first day I was there, the first day we were working on with NLE, he showed me 4 or 5 things that I was just like, I didn't know that. And don't get me wrong, I could probably find it on YouTube, but sometimes you don't know what you don't know, and sometimes you don't ask the right question to be asking, so you can find it on YouTube. So yeah, that's going pretty good. So I think this weekend I'm gonna have to reshoot part of the interview of the little teenager because I need better moments with him. So I got to figure out how I'm going to do that. The reason why I got to figure out how I'm going to do that is because different topic. My transmission now on my car. So I got to buy a new car, and I really wasn't prepared to do that. And all the money I have saved up in my slush fund now it has to go to a car instead of to another camera or lenses or lights. I gotta buy another car. I can't even be too mad. I've had this car since, I don't know, 2015. Yeah, about 2015. I haven't had a car payment since 2015 either, so I can't be that mad about it. But anyways, so I gotta figure that part out. Other than that, I don't think I have too much to update you guys on. So yeah, what I should have done too was I should have been recording some BTS of me setting up and doing everything, but I forgot to get permission to do that, so I didn't do it. So I think on my next one I will do that, because I think I have a couple ideas of my next couple documentaries I want to do. So yeah. Other than that, I'll see you in the next one.